Hello, everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Sharon.
And I'm Kaylee. I think that was like an awkward silence because we were like waiting to see who was going to talk first. So we would like to do an addition to our last video. Today we'll be talking about not being in your head so much and also being kind to yourself. So oftentimes we work things up in our heads before they've even happened, and we have these conversations with people, and then when you approach a situation you're already so worked up because you've had these conversations and you've already seen how it goes, how it ends, before it's even happened.
And a lot of the time you build it up, make a mountain out of a molehill.
Oh, 100%.
When all I have learned, especially for myself, because I was guilty of doing that, it's a simple situation where learning how to communicate your feelings in a calm and respectful manner. So for me, the learning lesson was, for one, I was afraid to speak my truth and speak, and so I held it in, and then I was angry, and I would take this anger out on my children. As I started growing, I realized that that's not the way it's supposed to be, and it's also not the way I want to be. Especially, my children do not deserve me taking out my anger on them.
But you don't even deserve to be angry like that.
And
being kind, that's not being kind to yourself and allowing yourself that space and that peace.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So I've learned to be kind to myself, be kind to in my the conversations I'm having and the thoughts, and especially communicating my feelings when I feel I need to express my feelings and not hold it in.
100%.
And that has worked for Kaylee and I. Our relationship has really and truly improved from that
100%.
in the most
But I think
incredible
also
way.
acknowledging that those are your feelings. Those
Yes.
aren't other people's feelings. And you can't tell people, how am I trying to say this? You can't, other people are not responsible for the way that you're feeling.
And
as
how
hard
you
as
receive the
as
messages.
100%,
exactly.
right? Those are your feelings. They belong to you, not to somebody else. Yes, other people do other things, but you can only control yourself. You can't control others. So
Yes.
I think
if you want to change the world, you have to change yourself.
100%.
That's the lesson I have learned. So for today, we would like to encourage you to be kind to yourself in your thoughts. Be loving and kind to yourself in your thoughts and in those conversations you're having. And don't have those conversations.
Address them.
Yeah, don't
address them with the person that you're having the conversation with in your head.
Don't have a raging war in your mind with yourself and somebody.
I was guilty of it too, because I used to, my mom and I would be angry at each other for whatever reason, and I'd be in the shower and I would have these conversations and we're like yelling and screaming at each other, and like it's really bad. And then I'm done showering, I come back downstairs and I'd see her and I'd already be angry and pissed off. She hasn't even said anything to me yet, but because of the conversation I had with her in my head, I'm already pissed off. So I'm coming downstairs and she looks at me and I'm like ready to attack.
And I have no idea why she's angry.
Exactly.
And the same was with me. I would be having this great big raging war in my head with Kaylee, and then see her and she says something to me and I would just attack her.
Exactly.
And it's really not necessary, and it builds a lot of discord in
100%.
life. And the goal is to be loving and kind to yourself and loving and kind to those around you, and communicate your feelings.
So we challenge you today to, when you are having these conversations in your head, be kind to yourself and be conscious of the things that you're saying. You don't want to build up the situation before it's even happened, which most of us are guilty of. So take your time, be kind to yourself, love everyone around you. Remember, you can only control yourself, no one else.
Yeah. And we're all a work in progress.
Which is okay.
Yeah, be okay with that you're a continuous work in progress. And it's a journey. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride, enjoy the beautiful lessons that you have to learn, and the blessings that you have in your life. We thank you for your time today, and we wish you a day filled with an abundance of love and peace and prosperity. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.